Hi there, this is Ben Hewlett. This is the recording of a recent Q&A that I did with a bunch of students. Hope you enjoy it, see what you can learn, pick out the gold dust. There's some nuggets in there. And if you feel you'd like to join these students live, then you can. You can just get in touch with me and ask to come to one of the Q&A sessions. Okay, thanks a lot. And don't forget, if you find this useful and you like it and you want some more, then you'll need to subscribe here and then you'll get some more. Okay, enjoy. Yeah, when you were talking with Lee, he was also able to tell you a bit more about how he started as one of the original members of the funk band WAR, which is how he described it, I think, didn't he? And then he met Eric Burden. So he must have. How did he meet Eric Burden? I mean, I've never met Eric Burden. Anybody met Eric? How does that happen?
Just happened to bump into him, I guess, when he emigrated to America. I suppose that's what happens.
And then he just sort of got into. I would have liked. I think I might actually invite him if he'd like to be a Zoom guest of ours, and we can pester him for an hour. So I'd like to know a bit more about the band and how it formed, because they had many different members. If you look at the list of members, ex-members, it's still going. Ex-members of War. There's a very long list, and Eric Burden and Lee Oskar were right at the very beginning, weren't they? And there's a whole bunch of them.
I missed most of what you just said because my broadband is frozen, so everything keeps freezing up. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that does sound a bit dodgy. And also, he said to me that the bass line in Low Rider, it's not what they played at the festival. It's like it's all offbeat. So and he told me, there's a story about that, how we came up with that bass line, and I never got the story. So I think there's unfinished business. We do have, folks. There is, if you look in the guest events that we've had in the past, you will see there is a recording that I interviewed Lee. It was about 3-4 years ago. So there is quite there's about an hour with him, and where he talks about all his golden discs. He had a bunch of golden discs on the wall where I was interviewing him. It was in his home, I suppose. And I said, what are all those then? And they were, they sold 1 million copies of something or other. And I said, what is it actually? Is it a CD or is it, what is it? And he said, the story is something, I might get it wrong, but it was something like, I wondered about that, the same thing. So I took it out one time, and it was a 45 record or something, or a CD, I don't know which. And he said it wasn't me. It was actually Tammy Wynette, and it was actually in reverse. It was backwards, but they painted it gold and stuck it in a frame and gave it to me. So I may have got the details wrong, but it wasn't what he thought it was going to be anyhow. So anyway, okay, Paul, thanks for that. Right, so this is a Q&A session. I'd like to welcome Alex, who's our newest member. So we'll get you in a little bit. We'll get you to introduce yourself and just tell us a bit about you. Welcome back to Nick, and Mr. Barley has just started. How many times? Take 8, is it?
Take 8, yes. Yeah, I said I was going to do it after the Harmonica Festival, so take 8.
So he's going to do a 90-day diary session, and you'll see he will post every single day, as you all should. And it's only 90 days. It's not really a big deal. When you're learning an instrument, it's only, a couple of years. It takes a lifetime, doesn't it? It's only a couple of years, 2-3 years you've been at it, 2-3 years, 3.5 years, 4 years. So another 90 is just, okay, I'm going to commit to the next step, the next level. And I think that's really good, because you can go step by step, can't you? So another 90 is another step. You can't say, I'm going to keep playing till I'm 112 years old. I'm going to play every day. You can't do that. You've just got to go 1% better every day. just try and get yourselves 1% better every day. Don't worry about it. So taking on a second 90 is something you can all consider once you've done the first one. Who did I speak to the other day? Rex. Rex is going to start his second 90 today. He took a break. He finished. He did his graduation piece. You all saw that. Played low rider actually, didn't he? And he's going to take a break over the weekend, and he's going to start his second 90 days today. So it's good to see. Rosalind's in fine voice. Can't speak. Lost her voice.
Poor old Rosalind.
You're all cheering. Why are you all cheering? No, that's not fair.
I usually make a lot of noise anyway.
No, you have to unmute Rosalind.
I did.
Yeah, and you have to mute, Mr. Mallon.
Yeah, I should mute. Sorry, I'm going to mute myself.
Thank you. Okay, all right. So we're Paul. Did you want to speak? You unmuted. Did you want to speak?
No, sorry, no. Just
That's right.
caught the button.
Yeah, no problem. All right. So I'm just back on the Facebook thing. So I've done a few comments on Facebook for you guys. I'm not sure if I've caught up with everybody. I've just commented on your post, Paul. I don't know if you saw that. You did the ha ha hoo hoo, but I said, why so short? It was only for 1 minute 36 seconds. The record is 44 minutes.
That's enough for me.
But
It was to tell you what it was. It was about playing it with the metronome.
Yeah, it was very nice. I really
Because
liked it.
I was demonstrating the other week, and I was told I was not doing it evenly. So I've been doing it with the metronome for a week just to try and get even with the beat. So
Yeah,
so I
you
was doing it
achieved
slightly swinging it slightly when I want meaning to. So
Yeah, and you were sort of rolling back slightly in front of the beat, slightly behind the beat. So it's very difficult to judge it. So what you're doing is really excellent.
yeah.
So you've got a metronome going. Go on, say.
Near to the end, what I was trying to do is emphasize the first and the fourth beat. So I was just experimenting with that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fantastic. So what speed was it? 130 or something, wasn't it? I can't remember now. Or was that somebody else? What speed?
160. 160.
Oh, 160. Wow. Oh, you can't really see that, can you? Can you hear it? I can't. I'll put it on my cup of tea. Can barely see it. Can you? Oh, shit. Sorry, excuse my language. Anyway, you can hear it. You can hear that. So. So if you can all clap on the bell. And see if you can clap on the middle beat as well. Now see if you can go for all of them. I feel I'm speeding up. Just doing this is really good music practice. Jason, take a snapshot of that, will you? It'll look like people are applauding and smiling. Now try and go in between the beats. Or you could go 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. What about just doing 2 and 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. What about 1, 2, and 3? What about 2, 3, 4? What about 1 and 4? 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1. And those are all on the beat. You can do the same with all of those off the beat. And 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So you can really challenge yourself a lot with just this. So he was doing ha ha hoo hoo. Were you doing that speed? So you can double or half. Or you could double that speed with the same metronome. Damn thing's speeding up. I can feel it. It's speeding up. So you could then play it straight or swing. So let's do 2 bars of straight and then 2 bars of swing. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's hard. Very hard. And then you could, Paul, you could just do like ha 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 ha. Instead of just ha ha, you could do 8 or 10 or not 10. Well, you could do. That's 8, isn't it? What about 16? That's 16. What about 32? What about 64? Why not? Or change the speed, or try and do it really slowly. That would be a challenge also, wouldn't it? So with something like this, see if you can clap on each beat, and then see if you can clap slightly early, and then back to dead on, and then slightly late, and back to dead on. So you move. That's dead on. So now I'm going to try and go late. If I go really late, I'll get back to being dead on again. So I've just eaten one beat here. And I'll try and go back the other way and try and come early. Now I'm bang on again. And you can do that with playing the harmonica. You can find a phrase and try and delay it until it's a beat later. So it goes too late, right in the middle, and then too early, bang on. Do you see what I mean? Or am I talking nonsense here? Does it make sense? little bit of sense. All right. Okay. Well, that's great, Paul. Thank you for doing the metronome thing. It's fantastic. Working with metronome's so good. I'm looking for one that clicks on 2 and 4. That was a joke. It's very funny. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. Good. That was a G harmonica, Alex. Yes, it was indeed. I like the G harmonica. Right. Okay. So let's see what other questions we have. Sorry. Okay. Questions, please.
I've got a question.
Yeah, go for it.
So, I've been doing my rack and playing guitar and stuff. How do I get some vibrato with that? So obviously, normally I do my kind of thing with my hand. I'm assuming it's kind of with my throat or something, or my
with
mouth.
your breathing. With your breathing, or with your lips, or with your.
Would it be like that?
Yeah. So you can use the throat vibrato, which is ha ha hoo hoo, but on a single note. So instead of doing So that's why we do, one reason why we do ha ha hoo hoo, because it's basically vibrato. It's throat vibrato if you do it on a single note. So that's one thing you can do. You can do the they used to call it the Arafat vibrato.
Yeah.
That's it. That guy used to, when he was being interviewed, Yasser Arafat. I'm talking about when he was alive, not now. He, after he's finished talking, he would do that with his mouth for some reason. So they called that the Arafat vibrato, because you kind of just move your jaw and your mouth. So you can do that.
Thank you.
You can do, there's the Johnny Marrs vibrato, which is like a ping pong ball bouncing. There's a technical term for this in FX, effects. I can't remember what it's called now. Someone will know. Someone techie will know about what it's called. Probably might just be called bounce or something. So you sort of go bum, 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 bum. Do you know what I mean? As if you're bouncing a ball. It would sort of go boing, 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 boing. So Johnny Marrs does that.
It's quite like staccato, that one almost.
Yeah, da, 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 like you're skimming a stone on the water.
Okay.
It's almost like an echo or something, isn't it? I don't know what is that called? If you have an FX processor, they have reverb, delay. It's delay, I suppose, isn't it?
It's Doppler effect.
No, Doppler effect is where they both go out of pitch. They go down as the ambulance passes. Hopefully. But yeah, Doppler effect is good. Yeah, you can do that. It's getting very technical tonight, aren't we? The Doppler is good. Yeah, I think maybe just call it a delay.
A type of delay. It's just a type of delay, Ben.
It's an organic delay, isn't it? Bum, 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 bum. There you go, organic delay. So any of these vibratos and tremolos, I suppose they all come under the umbrella of decoration, don't they?
Yeah.
So I think tremolo is different to vibrato. I think I'm right in saying tremolo doesn't change pitch. Vibrato changes pitch. Tremolo can change sort of texture or tone. Is that right? Does anybody know? We might have to Google it. What's the difference between tremolo and vibrato? I think somebody Google it, please. I think tremolo keeps the same pitch, but it changes texture. Like always with the eyebrows raised. Whereas a vibrato has a pitch change. Yeah, Alex.
Could it be reverb?
Yeah, could be reverb. Oh, while we're on,
Like what you play with your guitar enhancer or amplifier, you have a reverb button as well.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
and
exactly.
that's give you the sound that it's like a short echo.
Yes, exactly, like you're in the cathedral or something. Why don't we, Alex, say hello to your new friends. New friends,
Hello,
say hello to
friends.
Alex.
Yeah.
Wave to Alex. Why don't you just quickly tell us who you are and where you're from and why you're here and anything like that you want
Okay. Well,
to talk about.
Alex is my name and my only name, Alex. That's it. I live in near the Rotterdam area in Holland, the Netherlands, and I do for a daily living. I work as an examiner. That's in an institute where you get your driver's license in Holland. So that's what I do in my regular job. After that, I'm playing my guitar. I like to play some gigs for a foundation, the ALS Foundation, like the disease ALS. And we do that all in benefit. So together with some mates, and that's why I like to play the harmonica as well. I like to learn to play the harmonica because that's why I joined this session.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it's a nice instrument. It's a very lonesome instrument, and it gives you a high power in a band or whatever.
Yeah.
If you play it well. So
Yes.
and that's what I like to.
And a high
Try
power
to
if you play
learn.
it badly also.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's what I do. And beside my job, I'm also an instructor in target shooting. That's what my most passion outside my job is. It's practicing target shooting. I was a military a Dutch Marine for a long time, and after that, I do those things today as well.
You better
So-
stop there. You're starting to scare people now.
No, we're here for music. That's it.
Miriam's got her hands up already. Okay, I'll come quietly. Whatever you say, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Do anything you want to the woman, but leave me alone.
Yeah. No.
Okay. All right. Great to have you here, Alex. And we'll
Thank you so much.
all of these guys are me as well. We're all learning together. We're all trying to get 1% better every day.
Every day.
Yes, sir. Tremolo is a variation in volume. Vibrato is a variation in pitch. Okay. So there we go. And they're all decorations, I guess. All right. Okay. So let's see what other questions. Mike, you were working on the rhythmic stuff and it was spot on the rhythm, wasn't it? You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm, getting a bit more used to it. Yeah.
Very, very good. Neil. Let's go to Neil. Or anybody. Oh, Steve. Let's go to Steve first. We'll come to Neil in a second. Yeah, Steve.
I've been working on the 12-bar blues. So,
Oh, yes, you have. And the blues scale, haven't you?
Yeah, I know the structure of it. The problem I've got is when you get to the last bar and it loops back, what can you play when you actually finish? So what should you play to finich?
So we're talking about the second half of bar 12 in a 12-bar blues, right?
Yeah.
So it's called a turnaround.
Yeah, so after you've done the turnaround and you're about to finish,
Well,
So
then,
it's just finished.
so let's just clarify that. So the turnaround is something which tells the listener, don't go away, there's more coming.
Yeah.
You ain't heard nothing yet. Because that 12-bar blues is like, it's like a limerick, isn't it? It's like, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So it's got 3 lines to it.
Yeah.
So in the blues, you've got, I woke up this morning and my dog has left me. Second line is, I'm telling you, people, listen to me. I'm telling you, we've got a different chord here to accentuate that. I'm telling you, I woke up this morning and my dog, sorry, Terry, and my dog has left me. And then the third line is, and you want to know why? That's the, oh, well, I put my own hand up. That's good, isn't it? That's bar 9 is the big fulcrum. You want to know why? That's the tension. And the bar 10 releases a bit. Well, I tell you. Because, but wait, there's more. I haven't finished yet. So that's the 3 lines in the blues. Terry, we've got to think about a Christmas quiz, haven't we? There's only 100 shoplifting days before Christmas.
We'll have to have a meeting. Yourself and Rosalind, myself, and whoever else would be involved in it.
Just do the same as last time. No one will know.
Yeah, well, I think the last time we got a bit complacent about it. I think we need to sort it out a bit better for this one.
Yeah, you need a dress rehearsal.
I think we do, something like that.
Anyway, there's the concept. Terry's our quiz master. If he's willing, he'll do a Christmas quiz for us.
Oh, I will.
He will. Good man yourself. And book it for 2 hours because it's going to be, or at least an hour and a half.
Hour and a half should do it. Hour and a half
yeah.
Does it?
So going back to Steve there. So the turnaround is so it mustn't finish on the 1 chord. It must finish on the 5 chord to give tension. So on a C in a G blues, that's something which indicates the chord of D or D7. So you'd be so you've got your first, this is first bar, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4. Now you go to the bar 5, bar 7, is it? 8, 9 is this question. 10 is resolved a little bit, and then. And that kind of finishes off that segment. You've already said, but wait, there's more. I've got more to tell you. I've got lots of tricks coming up. Don't go away. So then you want to start building your ramp for the next one. And then you hit, that's your beat 1 if you want to come in on beat 1. So after you turn round, that's beat 1. So you've got to start something else. Or just leave a gap and start on or start on beat 2 like little Walter does. 3, 4, 1. So you don't have to do anything. You can just sort of wait till it comes to you. Or if you've got something in mind. I mean, very often with the blues, you'd start off with a head. You'd have a little bit of a tune. There's not much of a tune in blues. But if you had that kind of is a ramp. Dum. That's beat 1. Ba dum. That's the ramp. And that's beat 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that make any sense?
it does, but it's the actual finish. So you've done the turnaround, and you come into the end of the song. And what note should you finish on the one?
The very end of the song.
The very end of the song. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't understand you saying that.
Rather than just stopping playing.
So that means not the turnaround. You don't want to finish on the. Generally, you don't want to finish on the 5 chord because that feels unfinished. Yeah. So you'd probably want to finish on the 1 chord, unless there's a variant of that you particularly like. So it's got to feel finished. So if you're doing that. So one way to make it very clear is to put your hand up and tell the band you're going to stop. Another way is to slow the rhythm down. Or you can look at, if you go to, there's a course I've done called Another 101 Blues Riffs, and that's got a whole section on endings.
Right.
So you can pick some endings, like a Sonny Boy Williamson ending is very typically. It's very, very, and he'll go like that, or he'll go, hey, or something, or. And they'll change something like when Muddy Waters is singing the Hoochie Coochie, to tell the band he's coming to the end, he just uses, and that, I'm the Hoochie Coochie boy, he says. That's the only time he says boy, and that means it's coming to the end. So watch out. Or you could do the, yeah, go, Rosaline, go. Jazz hands finish.
Yep.
There's loads. Louis Armstrong used to do doodly do 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 da. So that's a bit more of like an old-fashioned way of ending. Just listen to lots of endings and see what you like. In Pawn Shop Bound, and Sean, I'd like you to listen to Pawn Shop Bound, William Clark, and really listen to his solo. See if you can study his solo. It's a 12 bar, 36 bar solo. See if you can, that's got some really juicy stuff in there that I think would really, really suit you. Do you know William Clark? Do you know his stuff? Do you know his stuff?
Yeah, I do, Ben, yeah.
Yeah, well, check that out again, because his stuff is just amazing. I think it would suit you so well.
Okay.
So he's on Pawn Shop Bound, he finishes it. He takes that Sonny Boy lick, but he changes it to... It's basically the same lick, but he's altered the timing of it, and then do 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 do. Can be a dramatic ending. It can be what you want, really. So have a listen to a few. I think that's the answer.
Cheers, Ben. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, next question. Josie's here. Hi, Josie.
I've got a question, if I may.
Yeah, please.
I tried the ha exercise.
Yes.
But I try to do it with a tremolo in my throat or whenever a vibration or whatever. But when I inhale, I must cough all the time. So I can do it like.
I think we're going to need the original Sound for Musicians on. Do you know how to do that?
Is that? Oh, wait a minute.
Do you see on the top right of your screen original Sound for Musicians? Next to the little green shield with the tick.
Yes, I see that.
Do you see the original Sound for Musicians or not?
Let's see. Maybe this one? Is that it?
You're going to see those words, original sound for musicians. Do you see that? Exactly
No.
that.
No.
Okay, so go down to the bottom left where you got your video, where it says video. You'll see a little up arrow next to that.
Yes, I have.
Now go to, actually better to go to audio, sorry. So
Yeah,
click the
audio.
up arrow there, go to audio settings.
Yes.
Now on the right hand side, you're going to see speaker, then microphone, depending on which version you've got.
Yeah.
Microphone modes, original sound for musician, click that on.
Probably it's this one. Is
So
it okay?
now when you go to the top of your screen on the right, you should now see original sound for musicians in those words, maybe in Dutch. And you want to click it so you can see the word on, and that will allow us to hear you on the harmonica. Otherwise, Zoom filters it out.
Yeah, I can't. I don't see that.
So go
I'm
back
sorry.
into audio settings. So audio settings is the bottom.
Yes.
It's the lowest option. Click into that. And then on the right-hand side of that window, you're going to see in bold speaker and then microphone.
Yes, I have.
Somewhere down there, you're going to see original sound for musicians. You need to click so that is activated.
Well, I see this one is. I've got everything on now, I think. That's it. I think now we have.
Now you should see top right, original sound for musicians. You need to see the word on.
That's on. It's on.
Now you can play. Let's see if we hear you.
But if I try to do that in a more speeding sequence, I get a cough.
Don't do it.
Sorry?
Don't do it in a more speeding sequence.
Well, I try to get better and so on,
Yeah,
I
but
try
just
to
take
do
your
it in a
time.
slow pace.
1%, not 55%. So just go that speed. And reduce the air. Only use 2 holes. Only use 1 hand. Play nice and quietly. And with a metronome, it's perfect with a metronome. And then you write it down in your diary what speed you did and how long you did it for. And then
Okay.
tomorrow you do 1% better.
Okay,
Perfect.
thanks.
Very good. All right. Who's next for a question? Neil. Or anybody. Neil, yeah, go for it, Neil. After that, maybe Louise, Josie, Miriam, anybody after Neil.
You just said you wanted to speak to me about something.
What was that?
Was that the video I maybe posted?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did really well. I like that a lot.
Okay, thanks. I just wondered about your comment on it.
What was that?
Well, I need to find it now. Hang on.
Well, your single notes are coming on very nicely.
Yeah, right.
I think I was saying, is there any chance you could give it more air, give it the beans a bit more? But perhaps you can't.
No, I probably could. But you said it was. Wait a minute. I'll get it.
Watch out, Miriam. Terry's got his unnamed hound there.
Said it could do with a bit more air.
Yeah, more air. Give it the beans.
But you've also put it sounds very miserable anyway.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, yeah.
I did not say it sounds miserable.
Well, it must have been a typo then.
What did it say then?
It says it could do with a bit more air,
Yeah.
but it sounds very miserable anyway.
Oh, in that case, it must have been a typo. It didn't sound miserable at all. That was supposed to be a positive comment.
Ah, right. No, I maybe thought you were looking for more something.
Because I was with Facebook and emails these days, I don't really like typing, so I just dictate.
I just think it.
And sometimes it gets it wrong.
Fair enough. Yeah, right. No. Well, I thought you were thinking I wasn't putting enough emotion into it or something like that. You know.
No, I don't think so. No, I think it could do with a bit more air, a bit more beans, a bit more.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
But I know you're a bit short of air yourself, so I don't want to tell you.
Aye.
I don't want to tell you what to do. I don't want to kill you. You're pushing your air into the harmonica and you drop down dead. You blame me. But no, not at all miserable. No, I really liked it.
Oh well, thank you. That's good.
Must have been a word that Facebook dictation feels like it sounds like.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. I'll phone my lawyer and tell him to cancel the previous call.
No, it sounded great. It's coming on. It's coming on really well.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Yeah. I felt myself it was getting a little bit better.
Absolutely.
You know, more sort of in timing with the backing track.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's great. It's really coming on.
Fair enough. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try it. Well, I'm not going to really move on. I'm just going to try something different for a while.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anybody else want to have a listen to Neil's recording? Please do, and it's on Facebook. Have a listen to it and give some feedback, and don't say miserable. But I'm glad I caught your attention anyway. Perhaps I should do that a bit more.
Okay, sure.
So that was terrible. That was awful. I've never heard anything like it. It brought tears to my eyes.
Aye, yeah.
Marvelous wasn't the word. I want to catch Stephen again in a second. Who else has got a comment? Tim? Anybody? Louise? Someone who's not anybody not spoken tonight who wants to, because now's the chance. Otherwise, we're going to run out of time. Yeah, go for it.
I was wondering, Ben, if you have any recommendations, or anyone else does. I was looking on Apple Music for like a playlist of classic harmonica tracks, and there really wasn't anything of any, sort of. There's about 5 tracks or something on most of them. So I was wondering if you could recommend any ones that are sort of essential listening.
Yeah, I think maybe Sean might be. Are you in a bubble group with Sean?
No.
You're not?
No, I'm with Nick and Paul.
All right.
From here.
I mean, there's of the old harmonica players. There's Sonny Boy 1 and Sonny Boy 2. Sonny Boy Williamson number 1 and number 2. Right?
Right.
And then there's the Walters, Big Walter and Little Walter. And then there's Sonny Terry. Those are the kind of 5 old dead greats. So anything by them is going to be good.
Right.
And then the modern day ones, well, there's just thousands. William Clark, especially good. Jason Ritchie is alive and well, as far as we know.
I tell you why. One of the reasons I'm asking is because I looked at when I was doing the train sounds. That one of the ones that you were talking about was Palmer Maccabee.
Maccabee, beautiful.
Yeah, so that's one I've put on my list.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you go to the yes, there's lots of AI rip-offs. I know. If you like that train sound style, then go to The Archivist, a website called The Archivist, and find unaccompanied harmonica tracks. I think you'll find it's in the train. It's a link to it in the train sound course.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
So that's about an hour and a half of running through all those guys like Palmer Maccabee.
Right.
So there's a whole string of those. Any of the track, if you look through Blues Level, look through Milestone 3, you'll see there's a lot of specific songs by specific people. So those are all songs that I've taken apart for you, note by note. So any of those will be worth a listen to.
Okay.
Sean, come on, help me out here. There must be a list.
If you're into really old stuff, then you should visit Bob Corriatore's website.
Right. Okay.
And what's on there? What happens there?
He's got so many old like 78s and all that sort of stuff from back in the day that are all posted on his website. You can just click on them and listen to them. And also there's write-ups about the artists and all that. But there's loads and loads of songs on there that he's posted from donkeys years ago, like the 20s, 30s, and the 40s and stuff like that. It's compiled a whole list of old players.
Yeah, there must be a list of classic harmonica songs somewhere.
Can you put a link in the chat?
Yeah, I can do. Also, there's you're on Apple Music. I don't know much about that, to be honest with you, Mike, but I'll put a list together for you on WhatsApp and send it over to you if you want.
Okay, thank you.
Fantastic, thank you.
Junior Wells, another one.
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah, there is. I'll send you a few albums over on Spotify.
Just learning, kind of like, I want to know what the greats are supposed to be. You know, like there's usually, well, and certain genres that, you know, there's always the ones that are.
If you look in resources, I'm pretty sure I did a document of listing the top 20 harmonica players. So have a look in resources.
That's another idea. You can just look up the top 20 harmonica players ever and
just
go to their music. But yeah, Ben's right. Sonny Terry and the two Sonny boys, Junior Wells.
Depends what style. If you're interested in,
exactly.
In country
I want
music,
like a broad introduction, basically.
Right. Well, go to my. I've done. It's in the resources on our website somewhere. Because you start thinking, well, country music, you've got to have Charlie McCoy and Buddy Green to start with. Bluegrass, you've got to have Mike Stevens. You know, there's just so many.
I just want like a few classics that will whet my appetite to think, okay, right, I kind of like that and that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, we'll look in the resources. And then maybe Sean, we need to come up with a list of I know I've got that little thing that you made of tracks.
I can compile a list for you, Ben, tomorrow. It won't take long. If you want, I'll post it on Facebook or something.
Top 100 harmonica songs to listen to. Very broad.
Yeah, okay.
From soup to nuts.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it probably exists anyway, doesn't it? It'll be on Google.
Yeah, it probably does. There's probably one on Spotify or something.
I haven't checked Spotify, I've only checked Apple. So
yeah. Okay, good question. Very good question. Neil, yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking the other day, I was listening to some stuff, just trying to pick up some harmonica licks and things. And I seem to remember, maybe some of you might have a better memory than me on this, but there was a single released on the charts in the 70s, and it was a harmonica solo. And I'm not sure about this. It might have been called Groovin' with Mr.
Oh, that's Harry Pitch.
Oh, right. Right. Tell me, I'll write that down.
Harry Pitch.
Harry Pitch.
He's the guy that played Last of Summer Wine, or one of the three that played Last of Summer Wine. There were three guys who played that. Doug Tate and Jim Hughes, and each three of them claimed to have played all of it.
Right, okay.
So who knows?
So if I put that into YouTube.
Grooving with Mr. Blow.
Yes, right, okay.
Harry Pitch he was a very good professional harmonica player and trumpet player as well. And he played on, going way back, he played on Frank Ifield, I Remember You.
Oh, right.
And he played bum, 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 bum. And he said that bought him a boat and paid off his mortgage, those four notes. Bum, 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 bum. But Harry said a lot of things.
Okay, thanks. That's good.
Thanks, Neil. Who's that? Was that Louise? Was that you? Somebody had a quick question. It flashed by. Yeah, come on then. Unmute. Let's do you next. And anybody else? We've got 7 minutes left. Anybody else want to get a question in? Okay, Tim, we'll come to you in a second. We'll just do Louise first. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I was talking about positions.
Yeah.
You know, when you said if you're playing in first position, so if I was on a C harmonica,
yeah,
and I was playing in first position, that would be
C major.
Starting on the C.
C major.
C major, yeah. So instead of saying you playing first position, could you just say, are you playing in C major?
Yep.
Okay. So if you're on a G harmonica and your first position, so that's G major.
Correctamundo.
All right. Okay.
It just transfers across anything. B flat harmonica, B flat major.
Okay. So in fact, you could just say, are you playing in C major or?
Yeah, you're playing in the tonic note that the harmonica was built in. It's written on the tin.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was designed to play in.
Okay. And that's
everything else is the work of the devil.
Right. Yeah.
And much more fun.
I don't know. Now I don't know how to. I'm on my phone at the moment. I don't know how to do it so that you can hear me. But I thought I'd managed to bend my C, my D to D sharp.
Try it.
D flat. I mean D to D flat.
Try it.
I can't play it to you because I'm on. I don't know how to.
Well, try it anyway. Let's see. It might cut through. You never know.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I heard one note.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Sounds like a D flat to me.
Okay. But how do you... Okay.
Just see if you can sustain it. So start quietly and get louder. So we're not hearing that bit, but if you start quietly, make sure your lungs are empty first because there's a lot of breathing in to happen. So get rid of your air first, make space. Breathe in quietly on the D and bend it down to the D flat and try and sustain it. And just feel where your tongue is, what's happening. For me, it's like E-O, E-O. So the O part of it is the bend for me. It's different for everybody, but that's quite common. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then blow, so you get the chromatic run. E-O, blow. Then you can feel the pitch is correct because you've got those three should be lined up.
Yeah.
And then if you're able to go back to the bend from there, then you've got 4 notes in a loop. Draw, bend, blow, draw, bend, draw, bend, blow, draw, bend. And then do the same thing an octave higher on hole 4. And then 2 notes higher on hole 6.
Well, that's the thing with hole 4.
Yeah.
My tongue doesn't seem to be. Is your tongue in the same position, the same way?
Yeah, it is a Batman. It's the Batman tune.
One?
No, every hole is different.
Yeah.
It's a much smaller movement. If hole 1 is like E-or, hole 4 is like E-er, hole 6 is E-er. It's a smaller, modified, subtler version.
Okay.
It's the same thing, but less.
Yeah. Okay.
And then try the same thing on your other. You've got a G harmonica, I think, haven't you? Try that as well.
Yeah.
So you'll find hole 6. You can probably manage hole 6 draw bend on the G. It's going to feel like 4 on the C.
Okay.
So just keep doing those 3 bends on each of the harmonicas or any other harmonicas you've got, and the muscles will come to you.
Okay. I'll try.
Beautiful. Do a video, send it in, and we can really have a listen.
Practice. Yeah.
Send it in.
Well, I'm not on Facebook. That's the thing.
Well, get someone to post it for you then. Send it in to Rosaline, and she can post it for you.
Right.
Otherwise, we can't. If you're not on Facebook, we can't know what you're doing.
No.
Send it into who's in your bubble group.
Oh, what, the WhatsApp or after?
Your bubble group, your weekly bubble group.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really join groups at the moment.
Okay, well, send it to Rosalie and ask her to post it. How about that?
Okay.
If you want
Okay.
to. Otherwise, just do it live like this. It's fine.
Right.
And then see if you can figure out how to. When you're offline, you should be able to find. I don't know how you do it. Rosalie will probably know. It's somewhere in the settings of the phone. Original sound for musicians. Activate the on-off switch, and then you can have it on or off. And then when you want it on, it'll just be you'll be able to see it and choose.
Okay.
But I believe that has to be done outside of the meeting.
Right.
But if you're not sure, just ask Rosaline.
Yeah.
Right.
I can tell you what I've been working on. I've been working on Saucepan Fark. I've been trying to increase the speed of that.
Okay, good.
And increase my speed of Happy Birthday. I keep on playing Happy Birthday, making sure I don't forget it. And just trying to do all that. I've been doing all the nursery. I just try and remember all the sort of nursery rhymes and things.
Yeah, they're great. They're great songs. They've stood the test of time. Nothing wrong with them at all. I like them.
And also a few Christmas carols now, because they're pretty easy, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
All on the C harmonica. They all seem to work fine.
Yeah, exactly. And each one ends like this. So whatever you play, finish it like that, if you don't mind. Cool.
Okay.
Are you okay? You done?
Yeah, thanks.
Quick questions from Tim, and then we'll break.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks,
yeah, it probably carries on a bit about the bending. It's so much easier to bend notes on a C harmonica for me than any of the others. Is that because I'm not practicing enough on the others, or is it really a lot more? Is it difficult on others because of the size of the reeds and things, or is it practice?
Well, like I said to Louise, if you're doing hole 1 on a C harp, that's gonna feel like hole 4 on a G harp, so that's easy. If you've got a high F or a low F, just how many harmonicas have you got?
Oh, loads. Yeah.
Well, put them in a row. Put them in a row. So you've got C, D, E, F, G. Put them in a row.
Yeah.
The lowest one's on the left, like a piano, and then just take hole 1 and do your 4 notes on hole 1, like I was doing earlier. So it's on a G. If you find it difficult, move up to the next one, and then there's all the rest, and then C. Move up to the next one, move up to the next one, move up to the next one, and then go down again. Just go up and down, all of those. In the resources page on the website, you'll find a bending chart. Print it off or write it out yourself.
Yeah.
And it's got a tick box for every single bend on every single hole and every single harmonica.
Yeah.
Then go to hole 4 and do the same on all your harmonicas. Hole 4 and all of them. You'll probably find you can do the C. D is a little bit harder. E is impossible. Go back down the other way. C is okay. B flat's a bit harder. A is a bit harder. G is impossible. Low F, totally out of the question. So just expand your repertoire. Not repertoire. Expand your territory.
Yeah.
I've been working on
I like that idea.
I've been working on the low G bending. The hole 4 is just about possible. So that's like hole 1 on the normal G. But hole 3 on the low G, that's very painful.
Yeah.
Hole 2, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I'm being lazy with it. So just push your territory.
No, okay. No, that's good practice. I like that. Thanks.
So yes, it is down to you being lazy.
Okay.
And just quickly, for everyone, in case they want to copy it, there's a Spotify list in chat and also a list of harmonica players.
Oh, thank you. If you want to keep the chat, guys, you can go to the top right of the chat. You'll see 3 little dots. Click on that. It says keep chat, save chat. And you can save it. Anytime you can do that. If you want to. If you want to. So we'll just